Hey all, and welcome to Tech Fact Friday. Today, we're going to be looking at one of the most basic but fundamental building blocks for every computer and computing system. We're talking about binary code, specifically binary numbers. You know, the alterations of zeros and ones arranged in differing order to transmit information. However, long before even the most rudimentary computers existed, like the one Charles Babbage came up with, binary language existed in several different forms across the ages and civilizations. But before we get into the history, let's make sure we all understand what binary language is. When talking about binary numbers in computing terms, we're speaking of zeros and ones. But in terms of binary language in general, it can be any two opposite things. After all, the prefix of the word bi means two. A switch in the on and off position represents what could be the basis of a binary language. Arranged in an infinite number of ways, flipping a light switch could technically become a language of its own. And if you grew up with an electric bill-obsessed parent, it may already be one you know. As far as the creation of binary code, Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz often gets the credit for inspiring the binary numbers we use in the world of electronics. However, binary language, or base 2 systems, existed several hundred years before Gottfried wrote his system in 1679. The indigenous tribe on the island of Mangariba in the French Polynesia created a binary system to keep track of large transactions and trade. Prior to even this culture, the writings that gave Gottfried his inspiration was a Chinese text called I Ching. What makes the link